What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about 4 different cryptos. First one being XLM. We're going to talk about Dogecoin, Dogwifhat, and then a fourth one, what is that one called? Ponke. It's a meme coin. So we're going to talk about all 4 of these in today's video. Don't forget to drop a like. Let me know your thoughts on all of these. Leave a comment down below. So the first thing is XLM, and I just want to study this for a second because I've talked about XLM previously, and we first bought obviously down here at 9, 10, 11, 12 cents. Patreon members were alerted, and then it went up and we sold, we took profit. And I recently made an update that I bought in again at 35, 34 cents, right around here is when I bought again. So made a ton of money, put it into other cryptos, and then I bought some more down here. Right now it's trading at 43 cents as I'm making this video. And I just want to study the last cycle. So basically, let's get rid of this real quick. If you see before, like we were trading under the EMAs, we broke above it, and then we peaked right here, right? So this is like the first peak. We've talked about these RSI peaks right here. So we peaked right here, and then we pull back to the EMA, and then we run again for the next several months. This is a monthly time frame, so every candle represents a month. So you see here we're under the EMAs. Let me actually put this over here real quick. We get above it, we peak, right? We have the first peak. So basically, if history repeats itself, one of the most simple indicators uses the RSI and understand that the second peak is the time to sell for XLM. Okay, but we also use the stochastic, everything that we talk about. But right now, XLM is looking really good. If we just kind of do some research real quick and we take it from the all-time high and we bring this Fibonacci to the low, which is right here around 2.5 pennies, you can see that it rose last cycle. It actually topped in May of 2021. So a lot of coins actually topped in November of 2021, but XLM topped in May of 2021. You can see that it wicked to the 786 level, but it could not break it. Okay. And then it rejected. So if you're just looking at this Fibonacci, the next level we would look for is we'd want to break above it, which we have not done yet. So XLM is not broken above it. We wicked kind of like we did here, but I believe XLM will go much higher. And the next area you would look for is about $1.50. Okay. So that'd be like my worst case scenario of what I would believe would happen using everything that I just showed you. Okay. You can also see that if you take a Fibonacci from this point and we bring it all the way to the low right here, this would be the 3.618 level, $1.50. So both of these are correlating together, which tells me this is definitely possible for XLM. Now, will that be a cycle top? Not too sure. Okay, we have to understand negative divergence might be at play. We have to be looking at the stochastic crossover. You can see when this happens on a monthly, especially on a monthly time frame, that's about the time to get out, right? You could have got out on any of these candles, and that was the start of the bear market. You can see right here, when the stochastic crosses over on a monthly time frame, that starts the bear market. Well, right now we haven't crossed. We're still going up. Momentum's looking good. So XLM looks very good right now. But it would be about $1.50 to max, I would say about $3.90. That would really be the potential for XLM. I don't think it's going to get all the way up to $3.90, $4. I would really be looking for $1.50 up to maybe $2.37, some type of range like that. XLM is pretty easy to understand. It's pretty easy to read. Just look at the stochastic, look at the RSI and everything like that. If you guys want to Zoom together, make sure you look at the tiers and you upgrade so that we can set up a Zoom meeting and we can really lock in on all of this together. So now that we understand XLM, let's now dive into Dogecoin, because Dogecoin is another one that a lot of us hold. And let's see what we got here. So looking at a monthly time frame, Dogecoin looks very good. You can see we're in this upwards. Let me get rid of all this real quick. So we are in an upwards channel right here. This goes back all the way to December 2013. You can see we touched here. We sold off. This was the last cycle top. We sold off. We obviously sold off here. And it moves very smooth. So you can understand that when Dogecoin tops, it tops and it enters a bear market for a very long time. Like this one was from May 2021. So here's another top in May 2021, all the way to October 2023. So let's just say May 2023 it bottomed. So about 2 years, Dogecoin was in a bear market. from this point, this was January 2018, all the way to about March 2020. So you could even say January, about 2 years, Dogecoin was in a bear market. Well, right now we just started the bull market, I would say. The next several months, this can go much higher. My next two targets, if you're thinking long term, it's about $1.22 all the way up to about $3. Okay, I definitely think this is possible this cycle. If you just study the history of Dogecoin, it usually pumps, it pulls back, it pumps again. It pumps, it pulls back, it pumps again. It pumps, it pulls back, it pumps again. Okay, so this is really what I'm looking for right now. The last two cycles have been absolutely insane. After the bear market, it's ran up 20,000% pretty much. And then from here, it ran up 40,000%. So what is this going to be? If it runs up 10,000%, that would get us to about $5 from 5 cents. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen this cycle, but Dogecoin is a crypto that I will always buy. Whenever I see it red, I'm dollar cost averaging in. I think this is a long-term play. I think there's a huge use case for Dogecoin, but right now we're just entering that next leg up. Okay. So if we kind of break down some of the indicators real quick, you can see that the RSI is making higher highs, which is always a good sign. There's no bearish divergence at all on a monthly time frame. And then if you look at the stochastic, it's still curling up. We have not curled over like we have before. Really, when the month closes out and we curl over, that's going to be a top signal for Dogecoin and for XLM, which I just explained. Month closes out, curls over, that's a top signal. That means you basically get out on any green days after that point. I mean, do what you want to do. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just kind of telling you what I'm looking for when studying these cryptos. Okay. So we're going to leave the Ponke meme coin for the very end, but I want to look at Dogwifhat coin. I think it's just called WIF. So let's see. Let's see where it's at. So it looks like it just might be on Kraken. Okay, here we go. So let's look at Coinbase. Now this looks gnarly. Okay, so let's see if there's a better one. We could do Binance. So Binance looks good. Okay. So let's look at Dogwifhat. So with this, we've recently added a bunch more. I did break down, I believe it was holding the 786 level. Let me see real quick. So if we take it from this point, bring it up here. Yep. So basically, Dogwifhat has been holding the 786 level. Patreon members were obviously alerted down here. I've been adding more. My latest buy was $1.85. It's now trading at $2. This is a weekly time frame. So again, this week could be actually really good for Dogwifhat because this, I believe, will curl up when Sunday comes around, and we'll start to see this blue line start to cross the red line, which on the long term would be very bullish for this crypto. So again, if we just use Fibonacci and we take it from this double top up here, literally you have 1, you have 2. So this is very good to use. And we bring it all the way to the low point of about $1.08. You could see, let's get rid of this, that the next area would be about 342. Probably experience some resistance here, but looking at the big picture, could this actually get up to $17 one day? Well, I do believe so because we've seen other cryptos and they've done full Fibonacci retracement. So this is under a $2 billion market cap, I believe. $17 is not out of the picture. Again, that would be like a top where I would take a ton of profit. But again, with this one, we've recently added more. I do like it. It's starting its uptrend. You could see right here, it's making higher lows. Okay. So this is very good. It's holding this area, which is the 786 level. And I believe this is the bottom. And I think we're about to go much higher. You want a safe bet about $7. I think we could potentially get to the 1.618 level. I already like that it's had a move in 2024. This is a good sign that it's showing strength. And now it's going to have an even bigger move. So safe bet, I would say $7 to about $10 easily can happen in the next several months for this crypto. But time will tell. So we will definitely see what happens. Now, as we wrap up today's video, I do want to look at Ponke, and I have not broken this down yet. So this will be kind of the first time that I'm sharing it with you guys. But the reason I bought this is I've just seen a lot of chatter about it, and it's a meme coin. It's very risky, but I just kind of want to see what it could potentially do. Okay, it's on the Solana blockchain. So basically, it's a Solana meme coin. And let's just take a Fibonacci from the all-time high, and let's bring it all the way to the low. Okay. You can see right here we have, let's see, we have some positive divergence that is formed, which is a very good sign on a daily time frame. So this is a double bottom on the RSI, but what has it done? It's made a lower low on the crypto. So this is bullish. And you can see this curled up. We have a stochastic that curled on a daily time frame. We're going to look at the weekly in a minute. And then we have a MACD that also crossed over right here, which is a very good sign. Okay, last time this crossed, you could see that Ponke, I believe I'm saying that right, went from about 49 cents, let's say, all the way up to about 85 cents. So 73% in a matter of a week. So again, this is very low market cap, about $200 million market cap. These can 10x, 20x very easily. You got to be careful. Do your own research on this. But this is my latest buy for a meme coin, just for fun, just to see what could potentially happen. So the 1.618 level is $1.20. And then a full Fibonacci retracement for this one would be about 269. So you can do the math on that right now, 35 cents. Testing the EMAs. I think this will blast through and this will make new highs potentially. I mean, a safe bet would be about 64 cents. So potentially double your money very quickly, getting to the 618 level. And this is just what I'm doing. So I bought at 32 cents, alerted members, of course. And this is my breakdown of these 4 cryptos. Leave a comment. Let me know if you learned something today. And again, do a ton of research and have fun the next several months. It's going to be very, very exciting. Have a good one.